Rookie cards plus potential Hall of Famer equals good things for us. Happy hobby, I'm David Gunnis, and once again, if you're a sports card collector and you're working with a limited budget, that's what this YouTube series is all about, and that's what we're kind of talking about today, is how you can put a little money into cards with great upside, even if you're on a budget. So it's low money in and possible big money out. So in order to do this exercise, we're going to be talking about the top 10 players that are 30 and under with the potential to make the National Baseball Hall of Fame. So first, I want you to introduce you to Brutus on Baseball. He basically talks a lot about baseball history, gives you a little background on a lot of stuff, which helps you in understanding how to collect a little bit more. He also talks about a lot of card collecting stuff, so he's certainly somebody you want to subscribe to. I put a link to his channel in the description below, so make sure you check that out. But he did two different videos. One, top 10 players 30 and under who have the potential to make the Baseball Hall of Fame. He did one top 10 players over 30 who have the potential to make the Hall of Fame. These are two great lists. I'm going to do a video on both of these, but first we're going to do one on the top 10 younger players. These are some pretty cheap rookie base cards you can track down for your collection for the most part. Now, obviously, the more potential they have for the Hall of Fame, the higher their prices cost. So you have to kind of obviously give and take. Do you want to spend less on a player whose chances of not making are also bigger, or do you want to spend more on a player whose chances of not making are less? Okay, so the first guy we're talking about is Mookie Betts. Now, this guy's been in major media markets for on both teams, Boston Red Sox and Los Angeles Dodgers, throughout his career. He is a perennial MVP candidate, does a little bit of everything. He's got speed, he has power, he can hit. Everyone loves Mookie Betts. He has a great name, Mookie. Come on. And the Dodgers are always competing for World Series titles. And as Brutus on Baseball says, he has a great chance of getting 3,000 hits, which is an excellent thing for a card collector. Now, his raw rookie card you can get for about 30 bucks if you're hunting it down on eBay, but you can get graded versions for like a PSA 9 for $70, $75, or you can go to PSA 10 over $100 for that. But if you just want to get a raw card and get it graded, you can aim for that for around 30 bucks. And the second guy on the list is Manny Machado. Now, he's not super well liked in baseball circles. Media is not too great. He's just something about his personality. But this guy has more hits already than Mookie Betts, so he has a chance at 3,000 hits as well. He did start his career a little bit earlier than Mookie. Also, the Padres have a great chance at a World Series this year. Look at that lineup. It's fantastic. With Manny Machado, Juan Soto, and now Xander Bogaerts like that, that is a stellar lineup. So we'll see what that can do for his collectability. And his card is one you can get for about 10 bucks and under if you find it at the right time. Now, the third one is Bryce Harper. It's another 29-year-old hitter, just like these other two guys. Now, Bryce Harper, his collectability started before he even got into the majors. Now, this guy was a collecting phenomena 15 years ago, so much so that when he was coming into the league, Topps did a giveaway, and so he has multiple rookie cards tied to his name. So the true rookie card that we're talking about is his 2012 Topps update, number 183, US 183. That's the one that I count as his true rookie card. And so, like I said, he's the best slugger on this list, specifically among the ones we just talked about, too. And the Phillies are a very good team, and he definitely has World Series chances moving forward for the next few years. Number 4 on Brutus on Baseball's list is Carlos Correa. Now, this video came out before Correa's free agent dealings with San Francisco and then with the Mets when those contracts fell through. And he went back to Minnesota because of medical concerns or his medical records. So that's probably going to derail his collectability a little bit. However, if he does stay healthy and he plays well for Minnesota and continues to play well, while it cost him millions, it dampened his card value enough for us to get him less than $10 a card. And you can get his gold rookie card. Not too expensive also, but he's still just 27 years old, shortstop, great hitter. So he has a lot of baseball left at him, hopefully. Number 5, Jose Ramirez for the Cleveland Guardians. He's 29 years old. He has 3 top 5 MVP finishes already. He's quietly in one of those superstars. You're like, oh yeah, Jose Ramirez. He's pretty awesome. I should have collected this card 5 years ago. And number 6, Francisco Lindor. Now, the Baseball Reference, they have JAWS. They have their Hall of Fame predictor scale on their site, and they actually have Francisco Lindor a little ahead of Carlos Correa. Brutus on Baseball has Correa a little above Lindor. Lindor is a little bit older than Correa. However, Lindor is with the Mets, and the Mets are stacked right now. And they actually, if they get a World Series title, Lindor's collectability goes through the roof because it's New York. That's the Mets. I mean, that's a super collectible team for any super. Look at the 86 Mets. All those players on there. People love a New York winner. Number 7, we mentioned Xander Bogaerts earlier. Moved from Boston to San Diego now. And he is, again, in a star-studded lineup with the Padres. Number 8, Trey Turner, the World Baseball Classic hero. This guy, fantastic hitter. He's done a lot in the majors so far with both the Dodgers and Washington. Now he moves on to the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, if the Phillies get a World Series title with him on board, that definitely jettisons his collectability. And something interesting that Brutus on Baseball mentioned is he likes Trey Turner's style of play, that he'll be able to play longer into his career than some of these other players might be able to. So that's great for him to rack up more statistics to help his Hall of Fame case. And before Turner got to the Phillies, they had just lost their the World Series in 2022 in 6 games to the Astros. So add in Turner, that really does look like the Phillies look good for a 2023 World Series chase as well. And we just saw how Turner did in the World Baseball Classic with 5 home runs, leading all hitters in home runs for that international tournament. And while his rookie card is like available for not just less than $10, but less than $8, I got his Topps Gold rookie card, and that's, you can get that for about $40 right now. And that's numbered to 2016. Now move on to Alex Bregman. He had a great early part of his career, and Brutus on Baseball talks about that. That great early start really helped keep him in the potential Hall of Fame conversations. He's dragged a little bit in the past few years, but you can get his gold rookie card. I got that for $10. So there's bargains to be had here with potential players that really do have upside. Even though maybe they've struggled in recent years, you can really do well to invest in them at this point with hopes that they rebound again. And Alex Bregman has 2 World Series titles. I mean, if he can get back his home run swing, then good things are ahead. And then number 10 on the list, Corey Seager with the Rangers now. He's coming off a pretty great power season with the Rangers, with over 30 home runs, and he's hit for average in his career. He's hit over 300 in 4 of his 8 major league seasons. So if he can keep this together and stay healthy, good things could be ahead for Corey Seager. And then there's also a bunch of players that Brutus on Baseball did not mention, like Juan Soto and Ronald Acuna Jr. Obviously, they're on track, but they're young. They're a little younger, so he kind of left them off the list, and he mentioned that these guys, if they continue on their track, obviously they'll be Hall of Fame potential players, but he kind of left them all this off the list because they're too young at this point to really be considered above some of the players that are already on this top 10. All right, so let me know what you think of this top 10 list and what the prices of some of these cards. Like Corey Seager, you get that card for like $4 on that Topps base rookie card, $4 on eBay. That's a pretty good deal. Let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know maybe there's some guys you think should be higher, some lower a little bit. Let me know. And stay tuned because we're going to be doing another video on this for the top 10 players over 30 years old that have potential to make it into the Hall of Fame. So whatever you do, make sure you have a happy hobby.